Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of MHP Gaming. I'm Hawk.
I'm Weon.
And today we're going to continue to make her play Amanda's Quest. Thank you for joining the party. Let's go on an adventure. I felt left out.
Alright, flying things were weak to lightning things?
Yes. Flying things are weak to lightning things.
Lightning strike. Are those all considered flying things, or is that a muscle thing?
I think I considered it both. That's why he's like really tough, he was really tough, so I made sure to give him 2 weaknesses so he'd be easier to take down. He's like, kind of like, not the mini boss, but definitely the strong adversary in this dungeon.
Of course he is.
Lightning! Whitening!
I feel like that's offensive somehow.
Yeah, to Weon.
Oh my god. Don't you shit talk my Weon. He's my strongest character.
Easy there, weeaboo.
I'm a weeaboo for Weon.
Oh, that should not have sounded so delightful.
I know.
Mage Punch!
I put the cowboy skin on him, and I did have someone in a joint battle be like, yeah, I love that Leon cowboy skin, and I was like, well, you know what they say, save a horse.
Why to Weon?
This is why I won't share this with my guild.
Karen learns Stun Bomb.
She's stunning. Wait, was this the way I went? Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Karma.
Oh my gosh. Allergies have been acting up again, so that means I'm coughing again all the time. And it's part of why we didn't film for a little bit is because my throat was all jacked up. I promise, guys, it's not the Rona. I wouldn't be filming if I had the Rona and risking exposing you guys to it. Because,
we care about our audience.
I'm pretty sure someone would say that the Rona transmits through a computer and I'm not, wearing a mask.
Well, it's a virus. Haven't you ever heard of a computer virus?
Right. Woo!
Big boom.
Big boom. Sean made big boom boom.
I'll get the white wipes.
Wet wipe.
Landius needs a wet wipe.
Landius, what did you do? I was shamed into building him. It ended up being a good thing. Turns out I was not the only one that was Landius shamed in that guild.
The world is never going to have peace until we learn to stop Landius shaming people.
He's a great character, though.
I kind of wish I played this game so I have any idea what we're talking about.
You can always watch it. Oh, apparently they're still alive over there. I started autoing a guild fight just to get a few more points. No!
How do you always manage to choose the exact one?
How did you program it that way? You dumb fuck.
Well, you have some selling fodder or something for future party members.
Oh my god. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm doing auto battle on guild fight before it resets tonight, so I can just get a few extra points because I'm building juggler, and he takes a lot of resources to build. And yeah, they're still alive on auto. On a level 65 tower. That's pretty dang impressive. They're going down, though. I can tell.
Just gonna earn what you can before you fall.
Yeah. Like I said, it resets tonight. So no, I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot more with it today.
Ooh, that was a big hit.
Yeah. You dumb bitch.
Yes.
You dumb bitch. Oh, no, it's still going. Dang.
You know, we keep talking about that. I'm gonna have to picture your battles all over this.
Right? Like I said, I'm not actively, like, doing anything. It's just, why did you just attack with Vargas? Oh my god, you just suicided Vargas.
You know, you have two people waiting to go.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, our content is so boring even you don't want to be involved in it.
I'm multitasking badly.
Well, thank you for your honest commentary.
Like I said, I got shocked seeing Vargas suicide himself. For what it's worth, they actually made it pretty far. Like, auto battle in this game just does some dumb shit.
Yeah, it's that way in almost any game.
Alright, I'm gonna pay more attention here. Oh, cool, we're on the last round.
She said, lying to her audience.
I mean, for what it's worth, I feel like if I really wanted to try and use a lot of magic and stuff, it's kind of a waste on resources down here because this is a little easier. So I'd rather save it for a little deeper in the dungeon.
Sean learns Cure too.
Yay!
Yeah, but you gotta pick and choose when and where to use your magic. Like which fights.
Sean learned Kira. Kira!
He learns Cura. Your A is now cured.
Stop it. Yeah, I think that thing is weak to fire.
Makes sense.
There we go. Oh, and we're down. Yay, got my points. Alright, I guess to pay more attention to this.
Thank you.
What? I have things to do before reset. I have to multitask.
Two.
Yep. I thought that last one got taken out with that fire burst. There it goes. This dungeon is a little bit of a grind.
Like any dungeon, it gets a little bit easier once you learn the layout and get a couple levels.
Sorry guys, excuse me.
It's not a good game if you don't have to make a couple of runs through, or if you don't have to make 2 to 3 runs in a dungeon.
No, see, I disagree.
Now, I like a dungeon to be something that gives you enough of a challenge that you gotta, like, eventually find your way back out, heal up, re-up your equipment, and then head back in a little smarter and knowing where to go.
I don't mind doing that, like, once, twice at most. Once we start getting more to that, I'm just like, fucking really. At that point, it seems like it's doing it just because. Especially when it's like, it cheaps you on healing items, you know? It's chinches. It's chintzy? What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, it gets chintzy with the healing items.
Yeah. That's kind of annoying. Alright, I already went that way, I think.
Ooh, big fight. Gonna nerf our way out of that fight?
Sure, I'll take this one. Yeah, I feel like I kind of burned through the MP a little bit too fast, and that's why I tend to not use it, is because, you know, my brain gets into conserve mode.
You know, I get that.
Yeah.
You just gotta use it in the right fights.
Well, no, it's not use it in the right fights, it's just I don't even want to use it because I don't know what's coming next. and I don't want to run into like a boss fight that I'm ill prepared for, and I used all my, all my mana.
For what it's worth, I went back early on and made sure this game had a healing/save point before any serious fight.
Ooh, a locked chest.
Mm-hmm. So you never have to worry about running into a boss unprepared. Unless you walk right past the heal/save point, which, knowing you, may be a concern.
I would probably do. Yeah.
What was that crystal? Oh, hi, big guy with a fist.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I kind of burned through a few characters MP a little bit too fast.
Yeah, well, you've gotten a couple more levels, so next time you'll have a couple more spells.
Yeah. Sounds like Karen poisoned those guys.
That should help them get taken out quicker.
Thought you said that was a 100% rate.
It is, but they can have partial resistance.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, hello, kitty.
Yeah, he's just been loafed up there for a while now.
I didn't see him until I, stretched his paw up and rested it over there. All of a sudden, I just saw, something white out of the corner of my eye. It was a hello. Sean's almost dead.
Yep, she saw that out of the corner of her eye. That may have been overkill.
Yeah. How much did it get for?
About 800 and change.
Oh, yeah, it didn't do that much. It's kind of that weird in between. Would a standard cure have done enough?
Yeah, at this point, I kept Cure 2 in there mostly in case Amanda and Ron really need to get topped off. Really need to get topped off. Karen and Sean, for the most part, unless they're really, really down low, should get topped off with Cure 1. That guy fall down.
Yay, level ups. Alright, I forget. Did I go up that way?
I think you did, but you turned around. Although you may want to...
Oh wait, there was a red chest up there.
That was in the one to the right.
I may want to what?
Limp your way out and heal up, since even your mage is starting to run kind of low.
Yeah, this is what I mean, though. At one point, it gets a little stupid to have to keep... This is probably my third or fourth trip in here.
I think your second real one. The first one you peeked your head in and then left to go and get...
Still, at one point, it gets to be just...
Well, fair enough, but your next time in or two, you should have more than a...
Time in or two. Was it down?
Yep. So then that'd be about your third to fourth real run, which is pretty close to where you were saying you thought was pretty good. Maybe a little more.
You know me, I'm just not super grind heavy like you are.
Yeah.
You're the one that'll sit there and grind on Disgaea for days on end. I'm the kind that runs through a dungeon, half-assing everything, and barely squeaks through a boss fight, only to continue on while still 10 levels under-leveled.
Oh, you only say it's excessive because I have to get to level 9,999 over 100 times.
Yes.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, the new Disgaea 6 coming up is supposed to have, I think, a 10 trillion, or about 999 billion or so top level for your characters now.
That is so stupid.
I know, I'm gonna love it.
What the hell is the point in that?
The numbers. The numbers.
Seems dumb.
The way to a man's heart. Numbers.
Well, you are an accountant.
Oh, yes, I am.
He made a spreadsheet once for Valentine's Day.
It was a good spreadsheet.
I wish I could say I was joking.
I got the girl. More of Hawk's dating tips. Need to figure out what to do for Valentine's Day? Make a spreadsheet.
Make a spreadsheet and ask her to plan out her perfect date. And if she's really turned on by numbers like you are, you can do an expense report together.
Oh yeah, itemize it. Oh yeah, that turns me on. Not gonna check equipment or anything?
No.
Okay. Well, you might want to save.
Yes, that's what I came out here to do. Alright, I have to leave this fucking cave again. Yeah, see, I mean, I'll do some grinding in a game. I don't mind it. I really don't. But at some point, it's just kind of like, really?
Alright, you're right. This one's a little much, but it's not too far off.
It's not horrible. It's like an older game. And that's what you wanted to go for, and I agree. I just don't like super grind heavy things.
I could have lightened up a little here, but it's not too far beyond, expectations. Also, if you're in a hurry, you can just escape fights.
Yeah, that doesn't get me experience, and I do need it.
True enough.
I'll use that on to get out. Yeah, the encounter rate's a lot better. It's still challenging,
it was a little bad
but
before.
that was pretty bad. But see, this is why I'm being really particular about using, my magic, is because as soon as I start using it, just burn through it like that.
Yeah. Well, you could, if you wanted, you could probably buy more of those potions.
Ugh, I use this money. I'd rather not spend my gold on anything.
I agree.
Oh, come on. You're the one who brags about never using an item in any game ever.
No, just exceptionally few.
No, you brag about how you never use items. I'll use items when I have to. You never use an item in this game. The whole game.
Did you see the spells you just learned?
Nope. I was ranting. I'm paying attention to you.
Well, no wonder you can't beat this dungeon. You don't even know what spells you have. This game is too hard and it takes too long to fight. What spells do you have? I don't know.
Okay, you may have me there. That's like half the games I play. What does this spell do? I don't want to read all that. Alright. Ooh, fire bombs. Did he have that one before?
Yeah, he's had that for a while.
Oh.
Sean is the one who just learned 2 new spells.
Oh, 2?
Yes.
Ah, no. What did I do?
Cast fire on the enemy.
Oh. I didn't mean to do that.
I kind of picked up on that from the... Oh!
Whatever, it worked.
Restore 2 on fire 2.
Okay.
And now, when you really want to burn the enemies with fire or cure yourselves with not fire...
Burn it with fire!
How do I heal someone? Of course, cast the opposite of a fire spell.
A water spell. I'm a waterbender.
I cast not fire. It burns so good.
I really do want to make a sex dungeon game. And all the moves can be themed like that. Like Paralyzed can just be like tie me up. Or rope bound. Yeah, Shibari.
Bound.
Yeah. Nymphomaniac cast Shibari. You're paralyzed.
Asphyxiation could be poison.
I should make that game and make you play it.
Did you just see what you learned?
Nope.
Ron learned ice. Ron learned a new attack, Ice Bomb.
Oh, cool. Well, it's useless here.
Yes, it is.
But let's learn ice magic in an ice cave, or it'll be useless. For what it's worth, I am tired of shit.
The attack down spell could be erectile dysfunction.
Oh my goodness.
This is adding up a little too well.
Yep. Ooh, there we go.
Yep.
Need to let him know I hated him.
Hey, cat! I hate you! Cat takes damage from depression.
Ha ha. Oh yeah, speaking of cats, our 2-year-old now thinks he's a cat. He meows and everything. He meows, purrs, scratches at doors. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, he's adorable.
He'll even use his fingers and make them like little claws and knead at things. He's so funny. He pays really good attention to detail when he's mimicking being a cat.
True enough.
Alright. Oh, that's right. I did go this way already.
Yep.
I just need to go to the other path. Oh yeah, I was wondering if I should ask on camera or not, but I'm gonna ask on camera because I'm an awkward fuck like that. My sister was dating her ex when we made this game. Is he in this?
Well, she wasn't dating her ex, she was dating her boyfriend.
Well, her ex was her boyfriend when we made this game, and I forgot. Was there mention of him in this?
Yeah, he's in this game.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh my god, and someone else I hate is in this game too.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Yeah, they're both in the same spot and don't really come up much.
Maybe we should go change their names.
To protect the guilty?
No, just because.
Well, and the innocent too, I guess.
Yeah.
Names have been changed to protect the innocent. And the assholes.
And mostly because the one person is a real huge cock, and I don't want to see that come up in the game. We were friends at the time.
Yeah, fair enough.
It'd be easy enough to just go change their names.
Yeah, that won't take long.
No.
We're rewriting history here on MHP Gaming.
Right?
You don't like somebody? I can make them go away for you.
For what it's worth, I've held myself back from shit-talking said person through your Steam account. You're welcome. I see them pop up when I'm playing your world on your Steam. They'll show that they're online. I'm like, I want to be a bitch today. I mean, the answer is yes. I usually do want to be a bitch.
You always want to. It's whether you choose not to or that day.
I don't know how much drama I want to cause you on Steam.
Honestly, I just mostly leave them on there just so I can keep tabs.
Oh, I just wanted to go and say some really mean things. It's an H. Should make dungeons that spell words.
This one actually does. I can't believe you haven't noticed by now.
I don't know if I should believe it.
It doesn't, but I do love I can convince you it does.
Oh, that was supposed to be meant to fire, but these guys are weak to fire, right?
More than likely.
Yes.
Sean learns Revive and Ice too.
Yay, he learns skills fast.
I kind of wanted everybody to have all their skills by like level 28 to 30 because I didn't know how you'd want to mix and match your party, so I didn't want you to have to spend like the end of the game choosing your final party and then having to spend forever to level them up.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
So yeah, most people are going to have all their skills by then. And once again, I wasn't trying to make this a forever game.
It's not a forever game. And she's not your forever. No!
She's not your forever, no.
She's not your forever girl. Damn it.
What?
Ron was supposed to attack.
Oh. Well, looks like the defending wasn't for nothing.
Right?
You just took 2 hits.
Oh, no, that's the way out.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were headed back.
No. I want to get through here.
Oh.
I don't want to leave again. I want to get through this damn dungeon.
I'm guessing you got turned around a little then.
Yes. This dungeon design is seriously confusing.
Well, it is literally a random dungeon.
I know, and it's literally confusing.
Honestly, that was kind of what was holding me back most while making this game, was making dungeons really does take like a while if you want to sit there and do it all yourself.
Can you use a preset and then alter it?
That's kind of what I did here. You let it randomize a dungeon, you just choose the chipset that it uses to do so.
See, I don't want to make just another full episode just devoted to running in and out of this dungeon. You know? It looks like that's what's gonna have to be. See, this is my problem, too, with dungeons like this, especially when trying to film this series. It's gonna be like 4 episodes straight of this dungeon.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, that's a little much, in my opinion.
Well, in my defense, it was you getting lost that's gonna cause the next episode.
Yeah, I know, but still.
And you're definitely going to be reasonably stronger and maybe, you know, even pick up some new equipment while you're out there.
But I hear the dog again.
He's just walking, not whimpering.
Okay. Sounded like he was prancing around up there. I take it he had to go.
Oh yeah, he went pretty good.
Poor thing.
To anyone out there who was wondering, yes, our dog used the restroom.
Yeah.
You've gotten like 2 levels on most of your characters since you walked in.
Yeah, that's true.
The next one should be a lot less stressful.
Yeah, I just want to be able to just get to the end boss.
True enough. At least you've exhausted most of the pathways through.
Mm-hmm. I think part of it is that the pathways are just too spread out. And it's hard for me to, like, really get a good visual on where I am, you know?
Yeah, that's one of the problems with doing the randomizer.
Mm-hmm.
So if I did not randomize the dungeons, I probably never would have finished this, because that was one of the biggest things pushing me away, was I just did not want to spend all of that time designing dungeons.
Is it really that complicated?
It's kind of time-consuming and requires a lot of intricate work. For instance, you have to put down you have to more or less set every single tile there.
Huh. Alright, well, I guess we'll call it for this episode then.
Sounds like a
Yet
plan.
another dungeon crawl episode. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of those.
Yeah, there's going to be a few. I'll try to I'll try to go ahead and look up these dungeons in future episodes so I can guide you through a little better.
Yeah.
All right, well, in the meantime...
Like I said, I don't need the game handed to me, but, like, I don't know, it's something about those lengthy hallways and many turns blocks. Lengthy hallways, turns, and blocks. It just... I don't know. If is it just me that I just find that, like, kind of really hard to get my bearings on which area I've gone? Like, usually when I'm doing a dungeon, I use visual cues and, things to get myself through, but when I don't have those unique cues and it all just looks the same, I don't know where I am.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with using the generic builder. I could have gone and given it a little personality, but this never was, mind you, the final build.
Right. Like I said, I wasn't sure if that was just a me thing or if that's just like a common thing. That's like if I don't have areas to know where I'm at.
You don't have any waypoints or markers to help guide you.
I don't have a single waypoint in this dungeon, and the hallways all look the same, and they're just so stretched out.
No, you're 100% right.
That's kind of why I'm having a little bit of trouble finding my way through here.
This is probably the worst one for that. A lot of the others aren't much better, but a few of them have their own little twists and turns and unique parts to them.
Yeah.
It'll make it a little easier.
It definitely helps to get through a dungeon when they have that little bit of character to it.
Yeah, maybe I can go ahead and just add in a few little bits here and there to the next dungeons just to make it a little less... just a little less generic and confusing.
Again, I'm not looking for a gimme, but that's why it's taking so long, is because I'm just getting seriously disoriented in here.
Oh no, I get it. That was honestly my biggest problem with, what was it? Not La Pucelle, Rhapsody. That was, like, probably the reason I will never play Rhapsody again. I actually liked that game. Like, I know it's a little, like, kiddie and a little cutie and a little silly, but it worked for that. It was also really, really funny. You're thinking of the songs, aren't you?
No, I just went to take a drink from my water bottle and water splashed out all over my face.
All right. The game had a lot of humor.
No, I agree with Rhapsody.
Yeah, the game had a lot of humor and charm. Like, AJ has never played it, but she's heard the soundtrack.
You used to sing along to it in the car.
Yeah. I bought the game, and it had the soundtrack, so just to be fun, I threw it in my car for a while, and it was hilarious singing about that. So,
the Mountain Men song.
When we get sunburn, we put on lotion.
Oh, yeah, the pirate song. Oh, my God.
The game it had a lot of good humor. It was funny. It was a little too easy, but the biggest thing that I will never play the game again. Every single dungeon is nothing but single squares. The only difference in between every single square is what doors are open on what side.
Ugh.
Yeah, literally everything.
That sounds like a nightmare.
I could, most dungeons, even the most generic ones, I can eventually figure my way through. Something about that one it pushes all of my buttons. So, you know what? I know exactly what you're saying here. I'll try to go ahead and make a few little touches later on. Just add, like, a couple little things, like a bucket here, or, a lamp there.
Yeah, that kind of stuff helps.
Just a little something you can use as waypoints, because, you know what, you're right. That's not fair to you, and it's definitely probably making things a lot more boring on anyone watching.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll definitely make sure to do that in the future, but I guess we're going to call it for the day.
See, I feel like this kind of dungeon builder wouldn't be so bad for me because, like, that tedious kind of... I'm good with that stuff. I honestly could probably whip right through it.
Well, we'll see when you get there.
Build world maps for my books.
It's not exactly the same.
I'm not saying it's the same. I'm just saying I can do that tedious work.
Well, fair enough. Some people are better built for it than others. That was the hardest part that I had with this, though. Everything else I could more or less throw together. That was the big thing holding me back.
Alright, time to stop talking and end this episode.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you for joining us for another episode of MHP Gaming. Like, comment, and subscribe as you see fit. Check our description down below to find our Discord. Head there to make suggestions for games you want to see us make each other play. Other than that, see ya!